You found it. Your home for the best content on your favorite team, the Fighting Tigers of LSU. Do us a favor, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments below, and be sure to smash that like button. You probably saw this story that DeMario Tolan is no longer with the Auburn football team. It was first reported by AL.com. Quick backstory, DeMario Tolan's from Orlando, signed with LSU in the class of 2022, and played in 12 games for LSU. Had 10 tackles on the season, so he was mostly in a reserve role. But I want to remind you, when he got here, he battled an injury early. He didn't play against Florida State, and then didn't play the last game against Purdue. So he played in 12 games, missing the first one and the last one. But when DeMario Tolan was on the field, even though you could look at the box score, the season stats, and say, man, there wasn't a lot there, especially late in the season when he got healthy, like the Alabama game. Go turn on the tape at the Alabama game and look for 32, and he'll pop. He was flying around late in the season. And Brian Kelly said this in January about DeMario Tolan.
DeMario Tolan, don't forget that name. You're going to have a combination of Tolan and Perkins that I couldn't be more excited about. DeMario Tolan is coming into his own. He's a true freshman. DeMario had back surgery in the summer, which put him back quite a bit. No pun intended there. Certainly, he is a young man that has a bright future. He's doing some really good things. He has the instincts of a Micah Baskerville as a true freshman. And I mean that in terms of pass coverage, understanding how to attack the line of scrimmage, and he's got incredible athletic ability. His future is very, very bright. We're very blessed there to have those two linebackers.
That was just days before Tolan entered the portal. Or that was when of course, before Tolan entered the portal. It is... It's a very unfortunate situation. I mean, really a tragic situation. We saw that news on Wednesday night, and then I asked around some people at Auburn today, and apparently Tolan, his mother and his sister died in not in the same incident, but in a short amount of time apart from each other, and I think Tolan just he's really struggled with that. And struggled to get back on the field. Apparently, Auburn gave him a lot of support and a lot of resources that he needed. But I think it's completely understandable why the kid may not want to play football right now. So you hope the best for him. But when you put the story in context, like the real world context like that, it's completely understandable. Like, football is so secondary, you don't even think about it. But I know sometimes when guys leave, it's for different and varying reasons. But you listen to Brian Kelly talk about DeMario Tolan, it wasn't like Tolan didn't have an option to play here. If for whatever reason he left, he did, and went to Auburn and would have had that opportunity. He's from Orlando, so it's not like he was going to be closer to home or anything. But so first of all, condolences to DeMario Tolan, and you just hope the best for a young person who's dealing with tragedy in his life. Understanding that's the most important thing. Just from a football standpoint, what I will say is, man, if Tolan had stayed in Baton Rouge, you probably don't have Omar Speights here. Because Tolan, Perkins, Greg Penn, West Weeks, and then you have Whit Weeks coming in, and Christian Braithwaite, you feel really good about your linebacker spot there. And Tolan's a starter this year. But he left, which sort of necessitated going to get Omar Speights. Now, maybe Speights is a better option because he's got more experience. And I think LSU's fine at linebacker. But this is one of those situations where I think we're going to look back in time and wonder what if, because the coaches were clearly, as you heard Brian Kelly say, very high on DeMario Tolan and his future had he stayed at LSU. But mostly just wish the absolute best for DeMario Tolan in a really tough time for him and his family and whatever's next for him personally and on the football field. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact, and be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.